ladies and gentlemen, today we are here, and I'm here with the managing director at Shining Institute, and this lady is a wonderful lady. She's here today with us, and she's an amazing lady. And I want us to have a story about Shining Institute. So here we are at the Shining Institute, Thika Road campus, and her name, she will introduce herself and tell us more about Shining Institute. How are you, Madam?
I'm fine, and you?
Yes, I'm also doing fine.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I don't have much, so maybe you tell us about Shining Institute.
Okay, my name is Nelly. I am the managing director at Shining Institute of Professional Studies. We are located along Thika Road, opposite Gidore 45 stage, the building that has Kingdom Circle building. At Shining Institute, we focus on empowerment and we focus on making an holistic young person in the community. Because we believe that our major role is to reach out to all those young youths out there and help them find a direction for their lives. Yeah, because without guidance, without direction, sometimes you find that you're making numerous mistakes that you could have avoided.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. You can be able to feel at home. You see what she's doing, and this is amazing. Yani, this is something that we want because it brings hope in the near future about the youth of our country, and that is from one Nelly Kerubo, the CEO and Managing Director at Shining Institute. Now, Madam Nelly, how did this Shining Institute start? Did you just wake up one day and say, we want to start this Shining Institute? Tell us about how did it start?
Thank you for the question. Yeah, Shining Institute dream started in 2011. It was just a thought, and we felt like at one point we needed to have something that can touch the community in a positive way. So it was a dream that was written down in 2011, but it took us almost, let's say, around 9 years for us to implement the program. Yeah, so the story started in 2011. We tried along the way around 2013, 2014, 2016, but the Shining Dream was born in 2020.
Wow, yeah. That is great. Shikiria hapo 2020. Fast forward from all the way from 2011 to 2020. What can you tell someone who has a dream and they will really feel like one day this dream will come to life? So what will you tell them?
I usually believe that if you write something that you believe in down, at one point it will come to pass. So the main thing is, if you have a dream, just write it somewhere. When you write it somewhere, it may take long, even before you even go back to check what you wrote, but at one point, it has registered in your mind and in the mind of God. So one day, that day that you don't even think of, God makes it work. And that's when you look back, you are like, okay, I achieved this one. And it's something that you had written a long time ago.
Wow,
yeah, so
that is
don't
great.
Die. They
exist.
As long as you are alive.
As long as someone is alive. So don't lose hope. Never say die.
Yeah,
your dream will one day come to pass.
Yeah,
so that is amazing story from Shining Institute, and we like it so much. Now tell us, what does Shining Institute do?
Shining Institute, we do training. We are training in technical skills, and we are training also in professional skills. We have technical skills in hairdressing and beauty. We have technical skills in hospitality, all those things that range around technical skills. And then we have the professional courses that we majorly do online, the business courses, we have first aid, the short courses, customer service, all those sorts. So, but those ones majorly we do them in online so that we can be able to reach a large audience as much as possible.
Yes. Wow, thank you. That's very nice and lovely. It has been lovely having an interview with you about Shining Institute. There is one more question that I have to ask you before you go, and this is how, looking at your motto, I can see that you say you are empowering communities through education. Tell us how many people have you empowered, and in which way are you empowering them?
In terms of empowerment, we have really nurtured a lot of talents, a lot of young people, because basically we focus on the people who are going to finish school, the people who have dropped out of high school and out of class 8, and they don't have an opportunity to do something that is constructive in their life. So far I can say we have reached over 300 people since we started. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing to hear that Shining Institute has reached out to more than 300 young people, that they have changed their lives. And imagine someone who never had hopes, now through Shining Institute, they are actually able to have their hopes. I think that is why Shining Institute calls it like they see it, they change your life and make it shine. So thank you so much. And as we continue, let's say about the intakes. Do you just take intake once in a while, or when are your intakes?
We have sometimes monthly intake for technical courses, but for these other courses we have January, April, and September intake. Yeah, so we have those intakes, the ones that we have in place. So anytime you can visit us and we guide you.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you can hear from Madam Nelly there. She's saying that intakes are monthly. So if you are around Githurai, you are around the Royal area, you are around Kasarani, so don't hesitate. This is the opportunity. Never allow your child to stay outside. This is the time. Bring them to the professionals. At Shining Institute, everything is handled professionally with the professionals to make them professionals. Thank you so much and have a lovely day.
Yeah, thank you for having me in your show. It has been amazing.
Wow.
Thank you.
That is a great show of the entrepreneur. So thank you and see you next. But remember to subscribe to our channel.